champion. Yeah. Down in the category.
Let's go, Cam! Oh, okay, now you are, baby!
A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Welcome to K9 Boxing. And it's your dog, Cornelius K9 Bunches. That's right. And last night, we had a great little show. We had a few great shows. Your boy, Regis Prograis, took care of business. Let's go, champ. Franklin versus Whyte. Oh, what a fight. Stop it. I think the judges got it wrong. One judge had the fight even. Great judging. The other judge had it 116 to 111. Stop it. In favor of Dillian Whyte. While the other judge had it majority decision for Dillian Whyte. Now I think Dillian Whyte got some home cooking. And since it's Thanksgiving, 2 days later, he got a gift. See, that's the reason why when you go over into another man's country, something I'm familiar with doing, you got to whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. You got to whoop that trick. Because if not, stop it. They're going to give it to the A side, the favorite. And whoever is the favorite in the fight, they're giving it to him. Especially when they promoting the show. The bigger promoter is the A side's promoter. Stop it. It's really over with. It's over. But I must salute my dog because he's from Michigan. And he's a real good dude. He works a 9 to 5. He puts in that work in the ring and out the ring. So, man, I was rooting for him because he paid his dues. Great amateur fighter, former national champion. And he turned pro, won all his fights. And last night, in my opinion, he was a still winner. You know, win, lose, or draw, when you give it your all, you make the fight close where don't nobody really know who really won the fight. And we just waiting to see what the judges got to say. Stop it. It's over. In my opinion, it should have been called a draw. Because the younger, the fresher, Franklin, in my opinion, did enough to at least get a draw. If you go look at the computer box on who landed the most punches, I guarantee you Franklin landed more punches. I guarantee you Franklin threw more punches. So in my opinion, he should have got at least a decision. And one thing I know for sure, if I don't know anything else, I definitely know Jesus. And I definitely know boxing. So when you the B side, you got to look very, very impressive. You cannot look tired going down the stretch. And you got to win the last round. You got to win the last round. You got to look good when the bell go ding, ding. And you got to try to steal the rounds. Definitely the rounds that's close. So in the very last 10 seconds, you have to. By all means, you got to steal around. You got to let your hands go. Let me see your hand work. You got to let your hands go. Because if not, guess what? They might give it to the other fighter. So, yeah, it's too close to call. It's too close for comfort. With Dillian Whyte being the bigger name, yes, the bigger name, you know you got to go in there and take it from him. Whether he a world champ or not, he has fought Tyson Fury more than once. He done fought Anthony Joshua. I mean, come on, man. The man is a big name, a legend, a dog overseas. Jordan Maxey, what up, boy? What it do? So you got to go over there and whoop that trick. You got to drop him. You got to at least drop him. You got to hurt him bad. You got to win round after round after round. And maybe you might let one round slip. But come on, man. You got to be going at him. You cannot get tired, bro. I'm just telling you. I know what it is to fight overseas. But, Jermaine Franklin did what he did. He gave it his best. And you got to remember, he's coming off a layoff, a long layoff. Like his last fight was in May, but before that, he hadn't fought in 3 years. So, if he wasn't as rusty with how good he looked, imagine what he could have did if he had been fighting regularly. Now, do we blame that on the promoter? Do we blame that on the trainer? Do we blame that on the fighter? At the end of the day, it is what it is. And you got to stay in the gym. You got to stay fighting often, as much as possible, if you want to compete on the highest level. Because you're going to run up against somebody that's a veteran, somebody that's hungry, or an undefeated fighter like yourself, undefeated fighter who's hungry. And if he's fighting regularly and you're not, then guess what? He's going to end up getting the dub. Roto! What up, though, Roto? What it do, my dog? Bark, bite, the overhand right. Stop it! Regis Prograis. Whoop that! He put Zepeda on timeout. Yeah, he put that boy on timeout, man. And got a WBC belt again wrapped around his waist. Yeah, he gonna be a problem for whoever at 140. And listen, he said he ain't calling no names out no more. I'm the champ now. I got the belt around my waist. Fresh meat. Anybody can get it. You hear me? That's right. When y'all tap in, y'all definitely make sure y'all hit the like button. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. You definitely gotta hit the like button. But yeah, I think my man, Dillian Whyte, don't get me wrong, Dillian Whyte's a cool dude. And yeah, maybe the fight could have went either way. But you can't give it no 116, 111, because it wasn't far on nobody's hand. It wasn't far with nobody winning by unanimous decision or by a wide range. It was close. Now, if you would have said, "Hey, Dillian Whyte by 1 or 2 rounds," I could say, "Okay, you got one." Or if you would have said Jermaine Franklin by 1 or 2 rounds, and I said, "Okay, you're working with something." Oh, I could see that. But to say that a fighter won 5 rounds more than his opponent, stop it! You got to be kidding me. You must be crazy. Yeah, I wanted Franklin to win bad too, brother. Cause hey man, listen, working a 9 to 5, man, and you a boxer, man, and hey, you gotta think Dillian Whyte done saw, millions. He done made millions. He done did his thing. I want to see somebody else, especially that's fresh, up and coming, hungry, ain't scared of nothing, to be given an opportunity, And hey, at the end of the day, I think he made himself look good, and he still gonna get a big fight. It's just that if he could have won that fight, man, it'd have been a lot easier. Say, man, I wanted Franklin to win so bad. I still had him up a round after I watched it again. But yeah, man, you gotta leave no doubts overseas. Then the way 12 ended, I knew we wasn't getting it. There you go. Exactly. There you go. Yeah, you just never know though. When you hear them, you be nervous. You don't know what they gonna say. Now look at the fight between Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. Now the difference between that fight, and you remember both of them, dealing Jermaine Franklin and Clarissa Shields, both are promoted by Demetrius Salita. But the difference between Jermaine Franklin and Clarissa Shields is that Clarissa Shields was the A side going into the fight with Savannah Marshall. So even though she didn't knock out Savannah Marshall, she was carrying the torch. So the A side was able to get it in her fight, in that fight. But I was nervous. Hey, that fight was close enough that, man, listen, they overseas. And remember, Clarissa is the big name. So why does she have to go overseas across the border to fight Savannah Marshall? Because Savannah Marshall has a big audience and the fight is bigger over in United Kingdom. So that's the reason why Clarissa Shields, even though she was an A-side, she went overseas. I thought she was going to have to beat the brakes off Savannah Marshall to get the decision. But at least the judges got it right, you know? And I just think that they got it wrong in a fight between Dillian Whyte and Jermaine Franklin. Now, if they gave it to, Dillian Whyte by 1 or 2 rounds, then I wouldn't have said nothing. But whenever you give it to a man and you say he won by 5 rounds when it was close, then now you know what I'm saying, you got me saying, hey, stop it. It's a whole different ball game then. What's up, Jerry? Acosta? A bark, a bite, a overhand right, my dog, for sure. Octavia. What's happening, my bro? My brody? What's up, my doggy? What it do, y'all? We in this, boy. You hear me? Yeah, much love, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. When y'all tap in, y'all make sure y'all whoop that trick. Y'all whoop the like button, man. You hear me? Y'all make sure y'all whoop that boy like he stole something. You hear me? Y'all hit him in the head with a loaf of bread. So y'all definitely make sure y'all punch the like button. That's right. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. If you're just not tapping in and you ain't know your mans in them was on here, dog, that's my mans in them. Exactly. See, even Octavia say I saw him win by 2 rounds at the most. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna call an ace and a spade, or you're gonna keep it fair, then yeah, okay, I can see it winning by 2 rounds, 1 or 2 rounds at the most. Even with Franklin, if Franklin won, and they said the winner is in the new. If they'd have said Franklin, if they'd have gave it to him by 7 rounds, I still would have said I didn't see it like that. So 2 rounds going either way, I can see it, but not no 5 rounds. Nobody won by 5 rounds. Nobody won by 7 rounds. Stop it! No to the no to the no to the hell no. It's over. Stop playing. But Regis Prograis left no doubt. Now he fought his opponent in his hometown, or either it was his country, and he left no doubt on who won that fight. See, what he did is what Jermaine Franklin should have did. Easier said than done, though. But if Jermaine Franklin could have did what Regis Prograis did, then no doubt he would have got the W. Stop it! See, Regis made sure, without a doubt, that he grabbed that belt and put that boy around his waist. He knocked his opponent out. And man, he got a lot of opportunities. Now, what likely could take place, what might happen, is a rematch between him and Josh Taylor. Stop it! And I would love to see that fight, But to be honest with you, I think on paper, and SB put me up on this, I think even a bigger fight on paper, which would be a pick 'em fight, and I would love to see. And I think it would be an all-out action fight, a straight bang out, would be Regis Prograis versus Teofimo Lopez. Stop it! That'll be a great fight. I would love to see that one. Real talk. I'm good, Alex. Regis is a monster, my man said. I got a rematch against Taylor. I see him at the top at 140. Yeah, I do too. I wouldn't mind seeing him against Gervonta Davis. I wouldn't mind seeing him against Shakur Stevenson. I wouldn't mind seeing him against Devin Haney. Yeah, he up there with all of them. Hey, and to be honest with you, I think majority of them going to avoid him because he ain't no punk. He ain't scared of none of them. You feel me? New Orleans is in the building, and he the champ now. He got that green boy. You hear me? And with that green boy, he gonna get that green boy. You hear me? Yeah, and that's what it's about. You get the belt, you get the bands, you get the bag, and that's what it's about, man. You know, in that boxing, you know, you want to take care of your family. You want to save up. You want to invest your money. You want to be the best you can be. But at the end of the day, me, myself, and I care less about making history. You know, if I make history, I make history. But if I don't, I don't. So what? It's all about taking care of my family and making sure I take as least punishment as possible because I want to know who I am and I want to know who you are. I want to be able to interact with people, my family, my friends, the fans, and I definitely, most of all, I want to be able to interact with God. But if I'm punch drunk and don't know who I am, where I'm at, where I'm going, how can I possibly make that happen? It's over. So yeah, man, hey, Regis Progress, he about to get paid. You hear me? He about to get P to the A to the I and the D. Dillian Whyte, what's next for him? Looks like he gonna be fighting Anthony Joshua. Because soon as he won to fight, after the fight, I saw him giving Anthony Joshua some dap. Joshua like, man, whew, I'm glad you won because boy, if I'd had to fight this young killer, yeah, if I'd have had to fight that young killer, that's right, Jermaine Franklin, ain't no telling what would have happened. If Franklin could have pulled that fight off, can you imagine the experience you to get off that fight? The confidence you to get off that fight? Don't get me wrong. Hey, he gonna definitely get another opportunity if he stay ready. So he don't have to get ready, he gonna get another opportunity. Cause somebody gonna say, oh man, listen, that'd be some good work. You know what I mean? That'd be some good work. You never know. He might get an opportunity against a Deontay Wilder, you know? I mean, he gonna get a good opportunity because the fight was close enough that it could have went either way. So his stock ain't go nowhere if you ask me. Now he got an L on his record, you know, and I think that L stands for he gonna learn from that. But far as like went backwards, you know, man, I don't look at him going backwards like that. I felt like, hey, it could have went either way. You just got to keep his head high and still, hey, don't get played by, you know what I mean, the promoters in the game, because all of it takes is you lose one fight, they'll start trying to tell you, man, your value ain't the same, and we'll give you this. You know what I mean? It's a dirty game. You know, it's a lot of Don Kings out here without the name Don King. So, you know, you gotta know how to count your money. You gotta know your worth. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, losing one fight, man, you trust me, that bankroll goes all the way down. And promoters will take advantage of that. So hopefully, you know, you know what I'm saying, got the right team to understand the game, the business part, and that once he get back in there, you know, he don't go from whatever he got paid this fight to financially or to all the way down purse wise, because that can mentally get to you when you know I just got paid. Let's say he got paid 300,000, 400, 500,000 for this fight. You don't lose a fight on a close decision in your very next fight and fight a real good fighter with a name, and you only make 50,000 or 40,000. He should still get, especially if he fighting a guy with a name, 150 or more his next fight. That's at the least. But when you don't know the game and you know you got these fast talking promoters, oh man, they can milk you like if you was a cow. Milk. And definitely that's what sucks about boxing, brother. You hear me? But it's all good, man. It's all about the money in this sport called boxing. You know, you win some, you lose some, but you got to know how to count your money. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. And, you know, one way of being smart is to hire you a good team. So you could be smart by hiring a good team. You know, I was smart. Think about it. Okay, I signed with Don King, but guess what? I signed with Emmanuel Stewart. And Emmanuel Stewart took me to Don King, but I knew I had somebody watching somebody that was watching somebody that was watching somebody. You feel me? So that's what you got to do. I couldn't deal with Don King by myself. I heard too many bad things about him. So I knew somebody that was as smart as him that had my back and my best interest would be Emmanuel Stewart. So if I don't know, he know. And at the end of the day, if I make two bad decisions, I would learn from that, and I would be able to help my son in the future, since he then became a boxer, and he's a future world champ. So at the end of the day, guess what? A win is a win, and you learn from your mistakes. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw Fernando Jr. Yeah, he looked good. Yeah, he looked good. You just got to keep improving, keep fighting, staying busy, and hey, sky's the limit. He got the last name. His daddy paved the way. And I'm just trying to do the same for my son, at K9 Boxing. And you can follow me on Instagram, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, at K9 Boxing. A bark, a bite, the overhand right. Stop it! It's over. Man, Regis Prograis, the champ. You hear me? We done had him on this right here live too, man. So, yeah, he's a real good supporter of the channel. Team K9, and yeah, we're gonna have him on here again soon. I know right now he's probably being, you know, emailed by everybody trying to get him on the show. So, I'm gonna let him have his space, and we're gonna definitely get him back on real soon. Yep, man, my son, you late, Jerry. My son doing fights already. Stop it! You late in the game, buddy. He about to turn pro soon. He been doing this thing, you feel me? Yeah, but it's all good, man. It's love in here. Yes, sir. Regis is a monster. I got him in a rematch against Taylor. I see him at the top. Yeah, I see him at the top too. He is at the top. He the champ. And he got the green belt. You feel me? So yeah, he was a high risk, low reward opponent. Now they have to go through him, or we will see what the others about. Yes, sir. But then again, you gotta remember this too though. Guys like Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney, them guys, they got big names, so they don't necessarily have to fight Regis Prograis. They can say, man, why he don't got no name, or he ain't this and that and this. But he do got a name. His name may not be as big as theirs. To make up for that, he got that green belt. See what I'm saying? So that means something. You feel me? That means a lot. So all is well. God is good, as we say all the time. Much respect to everybody in the live. A bark, a bite is over. Is it really over? Holla at your boy. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's all good, Jerry. It's all good, big fella. God is good, man. Just think about it, man. Christmas is almost here already. You know, ain't that something? Are we back? Yeah, man, I be making mistake pushing the wrong buttons, y'all. Sorry about that. I almost got lost. I'm 25, and I want to start my amateur career. Been boxing on and off since I was little. Oh man, you 25, you just not getting your career started? Boy, I don't want to discourage you and say it's too late. But boy, oh boy, it ain't easy starting late. I know I started boxing at 18. I turned pro at 21. I didn't win my first world title till the age of 36. 37. 16 years later. Took me a nice minute. And man, so hey, but at least she was boxing on and off then. But man, I don't know. I do some amateur boxing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, you definitely need to get with you a good team because it ain't easy at all. It ain't easy at all. um, shoot, I ain't saw Chocolino in a minute. So I don't know. I really, to be honest with you, I don't really pay attention to a lot of the little guys anyway. Sports chat with Matt. What's up, my dog? What it do, big fella? Huh? What's happening, champ? We working, big fella. Yeah, it's been a while, man. Man, you know I'm always in the queue, trying to get it. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, don't let that touch, boy. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, my dog. Yep, y'all got yep. Go ahead, read a little bit out loud. Make sure y'all out loud with it. Here with my little champions. Two champions right there. AB and OB and SB. Jerry, man, appreciate that, man. My man Jerry said, boy, you an inspiration. I definitely try to inspire, man. Hey, listen, God is real. And, man, listen, I came up, oh man, I came up hard. And to become a world champion, man, when I could have been dead or in jail, when I wasn't, man, listen, I wasn't given no silver spoon. It wasn't planned out at all, you know. But man, God is real. So anybody can get it, y'all. You just gotta have faith, man. Work hard, believe in yourself, and trust in somebody more than yourself. Trust in God. Lonnie Beasley. See my dog Lonnie Beasley on this boy. Former champion. My man's in the building. Hope you're doing good, Lonnie Beasley. I know you be out there at title boxing, do your thing. Come visit me at Jabs Gym in Birmingham. Holla at your boy, Lonnie Beasley. Honey B. Bzzz. Yeah, y'all go check out my man Lonnie Beasley on YouTube. He has some good wins too. Yes, sir. Oh man, Jerry, man, thank you, brother. Hey, look, it's all about inspiring, man. Don't be selfish with what the blessings that God done gifted you with. Hey, make sure you give it to God and you let people know it can happen. Tell them your story. They need to know where you come from and where you're going and where you at and how you got there, huh? And how you never gave up. And they need to know, you know what I'm saying, that hey, we fall down, but we definitely get up. Stop it! We fall down, but we definitely get up, huh? Holla at your boy. We real in this boy. To be real, you gotta be real, man. I respect the real ones. You hear me? 2 minutes left. ABOB, you hear me? Yeah. I got some wonderful kids. Man, it's a blessing to have kids, man. Y'all got kids, man. Love your kids. Don't get me wrong. They gonna be more than a handful. But at the end of the day, they ain't asked to be here. Do your part. Definitely do your part. Never give up, Jay. It ain't in me. I know nothing about quitting. I don't know nothing about throwing a towel in. When it's over, it's over. When I'm done, I'm done. But while I'm at it, I'm at it. Yes, sir. Hucker Mustang, what's up, dog? Harker, where you been, boy? I ain't saw you in a minute. Huh? Where my dog's at? Man, make sure y'all tap in, y'all. Whoop the like button, you hear me? If y'all think Dillian Whyte beat Jermaine Franklin, man, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop the like button. If y'all think Jermaine Franklin got robbed, stop it. Whoop that trick, man. Whoop that like button, you hear me? If y'all want to see Regis Prograis in the ring with Josh Taylor, hashtag the rematch, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. The like button. Stop it. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Share this channel, man. With your peoples. We all we get. 1 minute left, y'all. Team K9. Good job, y'all. Stop it. It's over. And we balling on a Sunday night. We all we got, man. You hear me? I would show some highlights, but I don't want to get flagged of Regis Prograis beating his opponent last night. You feel me? Lost to art of boxing, the LAB. What it do, champ? Yeah. Good, man. Hey, just staying afloat, staying out the way, training hard instead of hardly training. Put that 7 miles in the other day, boy. You hear me? Feeling good. Feeling like a champ. 7 miles and running. Let's go. Easy work. Psych. It's not easy at all. Yes, sir. 10 more seconds, y'all. 10 more seconds for the champs. And it's over. I got my kids and then working out myself. I gotta keep moving. Oh, without a doubt. Man, listen. Jerry Acosta, you own it. It's over, y'all. Good job. It's over. Road work is tough. I don't know. It depends on who you are, because me, I love it. Oh, Money won that fight. The suit said more money in the rematch domestic bout. That's gay for. Yep, you ain't. Hey, listen, you right. King Shark. Y'all better listen to what King Shark talking about. It's real, y'all. It's real. Yep. At 49 years old, I put in 7. That's right. And I hit a couple of 100-yard, well, a couple of 50-yard sprints. I think it was 50, wasn't 100. I did 50. A couple of 50-yard sprints. Why not? I dare to be great for real. Boss man, what's up? Bassam man. We gonna call you boss man, you hear me? My man's in them. See what I'm talking about? See that, man? Haters have opinions. You see that? I like what you just said. That make a lot of sense. We could have got a fresh face in the heavyweight division. Why not? But Franklin got robbed. I had it 8-4. Hey, I don't know if I had it 8-4, but I did have him winning by a round, maybe 1 or 2 rounds. Or like I said, since he was from America and not fighting his own country, don't give him a loss because he came over there and did his thing. He gave it his all. I mean, you know, just because Dillian has the bigger name don't mean that Dillian won the fight. Franklin fought his butt off. You hear me? He went over there and gave as much as he took, and he should have been awarded a draw or a split decision. Now that right there was a shock to me, to be honest with you, big fella. Sports chat with Matt. Yeah, Hakeem Rockman Jr. had all this momentum. He had a lot of momentum. Now that's the shock of the year right there. I think he had a lot of momentum, man. He was showing what he had did to Jake Paul, and Jake Paul was gonna fight him, but then Jake Paul didn't fight him. But then he did a video. He's a runner. He's a track star, and next thing you know, stop it. He didn't get dropped. Yeah, and his fight against his opponent. So yeah, it was crazy. How you do that? How you do that there, huh? Yep, we had a nice holiday. Yes, sir. You know, hey, at the end of the day, man, hey, you got your health, you got your family. You know, you ain't out here beefing with nobody. You know, hey, man, it's all good. Yeah, it is all good. Appreciate you. The beat man. They don't know nothing about that. Stop it. I think White is finished. Franklin should have gotten that Joshua fight. I agree. Nobody wants to see the Joshua rematch. I agree. The Hold His Own app is based on rematches with Hearn. I agree. They making Chocolito Estrada fight. Man, that's a good point. SB, that's a good point. My man's just made. He said and tell me this don't make sense. He said that the Zone app is based on rematches with Hearn. He said they making a Chocolito fight. Think about it. They made the Anthony Joshua fight a rematch with Usyk. They made the Anthony Joshua rematch with Andy Reese Jr. It's all rematches. That is so true, ain't it? Man, a million rematches. That's all you see is rematches. They try and get their money, then they want to get the rest of the money. Oh, he do play dirty games. You ain't lying. A lot of them. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all tap in. Definitely, we don't want no hot girls and all that nasty stuff on here, man. So whoever got one of them hammers, it's hammer time. Exactly. You ain't lying. You already know. That's if Canelo want to take that chance because Canelo lose to him again, it's gonna look bad. So he might not even take that chance. You should have took the first chance. You know, stay in your lane, boy. But you know, once you get away with going up in weight and beating somebody that's bigger than you, you're gonna try it again and again and again. I don't know nobody that done tried to do something and did it and liked it and then try to do it again. Whether even if it's something that's negative, like smoking weed. I mean, how many people done smoke weed the first time and said, I'm done, I'm never gonna do it again. You know, not saying it's a good thing, but I'm just saying, like, how many people that done, you know, been with somebody in that kind of way said, I'm done with this. No, they did it again. I'm just keeping it 100. Oh yeah, it's all good, big fella. Appreciate it. It's all love, sports chat. We supposed to have each other back, man. You know, we all we got. Remember that song? We are family. I got all my sisters and brothers and me. Let's go, champ, for real. Oh yeah, Regis always come out to fight. I don't know if you saw Regis Prograis on his way up and coming. He fought on Showbox a lot on Showtime, and man, he was he was putting guys away, putting them to sleep. He always been tough. And he tough, rough, and he getting better too. No, I don't know why fight. Oh, you talking about what Ortiz? You talking about? No, I wouldn't fight no Ortiz. You got to fight where the money is at. You gonna fight Joshua? I wouldn't fight somebody that's old or not the same, and you not the same. Man, listen. As an older fighter myself, I'm getting in the ring supposedly if the money right, if the situation is right, December the 30th. And I'm about to get in the ring with another person my age. Hey, listen, I dare to be great. I want to get in there with somebody totally different than me, totally opposite. Ooh, in your opinion, that's why we got our own opinions. In your opinion, you could, hey, listen, you might be right, but then it's your opinion. You know, we all got our own opinions. Yep, that sound like that'd be a bang out. I wouldn't mind seeing that myself. Oh yeah, hey, it's a lot of possibilities, boy. That's why that 135, 130, 135 up to 140, that division is fire. Yeah, that's where the money at. That's where the great fights are at. That's where the talent is at. Real talent. I don't know. I don't know, champ. Yep. So man, so yeah, they trying to get all they can out of Dillian Whyte before it's all the way over with. And he I think that was the first fight that he had Buddy McGirt working his corner. So, hey, maybe it's, having a new trainer for the first time. Maybe he didn't do as well because he had a new trainer. It's hard to gel with your new trainer in a big fight. But for those who don't know who Jermaine Franklin is, they do not because, like, he made it an interesting fight. And if he had a big name, like Dillian Whyte, he probably would have got the W. If he'd have been from overseas, like Dillian Whyte, he probably would have got the W, in my opinion. Oh yes, it's a lot going on, boy. You hear me? Yeah, these boys, listen, it's a lot of money to be made in boxing, boy. Forget that. I ain't trying to dunk no basketball. But then again, I wish I could. But man, hey, I'd rather be a boxer right now because you can fight one fight and be done and make millions. Millions, you hear me? Yeah, Canelo got so much money, he can do what he want to do. He can say, man, I'm done. I heard he invested a lot of money too in the gas stations and everything. So he definitely all right. Pockets on swole. Yeah, I would rather see. You know what? Hey, why make Franklin take another hard fight? I mean, he took one this time, and the fight could have went either way. So, get him an easier fight. Put him in there with somebody, the older guy like Ortiz. Put him in there with yeah, King Kong Ortiz. Put him in there with him. That's what they should do. Or put him in there with Charles Martin. You know what I mean? He'd be one of them guys, man. Then he can get another opportunity at you know, another someone like a Dillian Whyte or somebody. Oh, what could have been a good fight for him is put him in there with a younger guy, a young guy like himself who ain't got as much experience, like a Joyce. You know what I mean? Put him in there with Joyce. That'd have been a good fight. I don't know if Joyce would have been too much for him or not, but at least it'd have been undefeated fighter versus undefeated fighter, and the winner get Anthony Joshua. You know? Yeah, but the real winner out of the fighters that's actually up on the thumbnail is the man in the middle. He has a higher upscale than definitely Dillian Whyte. We know Dillian Whyte is on his last leg. Hey, he got one more big payday that he's gonna definitely probably end up getting, and it's over. That's how come I wish they would at least call it a draw for Jermaine Franklin, because his stock would have been real high just off getting a draw. You know what I mean? To me, it's still high, because that fight could have went either way. But at the end of the day, man, in boxing, all it takes is one L, man, and they'll try to bury you. So that's why I don't feel like you should have got no L, because boxing is a serious sport, and knowing that this is a hard sport to make it in. At the same time, you got to think about, okay, listen, this guy Dillian Whyte is the A side, right? Jermaine Franklin is the B side, but you gotta look at the last fight that Dillian Whyte had. He didn't look as good, so you gotta think about it. This guy right here ain't never lost. This guy come over here with no experience and do what he did. Take it to Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte, with the experience he had, he's supposed to have been able to stop Jermaine Franklin. But Jermaine Franklin, not only did he not get stopped, he was catching Dillian Whyte with some good punches and hurt him a few times. So that's why I say at the least it should have been a draw. At the least. You feel me? But hey, that's me just keeping it 100 on what I feel and what I thought. It is what it is, though. Yeah, it is what it is. What can you do when you're not the judge? What can you do? I just be hoping that the judges be getting it right, man, because I hate somebody that ain't in the ring got control over your life, especially if you don't take full control of your life by knocking somebody out in the ring. You put it in your life in somebody else's hands, which is the judges, because you didn't put that work in. You didn't finish your opponent. You didn't knock them out. Man, ain't no telling what's going to be said. And that's what we ended up in the situation we ended up in at the end of the day. I mean, you got to think about it. Hawker Mustang. It'd have been way worse if he'd have lost to Jake Paul. You remember it? Man, it'd have been way worse. Because Greg Harden, he don't got a name. Not like Jake Paul. And Jake Paul been getting blazed for so long. So if he lost to Jake Paul, it'd have been way worse. No, I didn't see it. I did not see the fight. Double HO. Nope. Oh man, that's why I don't bet on nothing. You hear me? I'm not about to bet And if I bet, it's light work. I ain't never like really betting. We might make an agreement. And if I win, or what I mean, you owe me a sandwich or a pop or some push-ups. But to like really bet, the where I'll be upset, or I could lose my family because I don't put the house up. Oh man, I don't mess around like that. I don't take no kind of chances. Oh man, Mustang. I don't know, man, because Andrade did make some good, smart moves. When he signed with Eddie Hearn, he fought, in my opinion, I'm gonna say, low oppositions. We call them bums, and he made millions of dollars. So what he should have got, if he'd have got the big fights, he ended up getting anyway. When he left his old promoter and got with Eddie Hearn. So he good. He went and bought some real estate, and he ain't looked back since. My man Mike, appreciate the support, my dog. And that's a good look. Supporting and showing sports chat some love. My man Mike, much love. Dogs us, my dog. Oh man, I don't know. Double HO. I listen. I rather not lose to neither one of them. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, a loss is a loss. But I wouldn't want to live. I would want to lose to neither one of them. And forget that. I listen. Even though you might get more money to lose to Jake Paul, I mean, listen. I rather and I listen. If it happened and I lost, I rather fit to be against a guy who ain't gonna be trying to blaze me. You gotta remember, Jake Paul beat you. You're gonna end up on a highlight reel because he got a big name and he's still doing his thing. This other guy, you know, man, he might disappear quickly. Jake Paul got 19 million followers on subscribers on YouTube. So man, that stuff won't disappear for a long time if he beat you. He'll make so many memes off you. Oh man, it's over. So I don't know. Hey, just my opinion. I agree, big fella. 100%. BO, man. For real, my dog. Yep. Hey, them guys ain't trying to fight no Boo Boo Andrade. Man, he a hard fight on paper against anybody. He know how to win, man, and he hard to hit, and he can just make it look nasty. He can make it look bad. He a bigger version, a little slicker than what's that Southpaw used to train with Laura, Harrison Andy Laura. Yeah, he can make it look nasty, but get the job done. So no, we don't want that. Man, make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all tap in. Whoop the like button when you tap in. If you think if you think Regis Progress is gonna fight Josh Taylor in his next fight, whoop the like button. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. If you think the fight between Dillian Whyte and Jermaine Franklin was a draw, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. That's the like button. That's all. Hit that boy. You hear me? Hit it hard. Hit hard. When you first come in title boxing, that's what the one I worked at used to say, hit hard. Shout out to Cuzzo at Jazz Birmingham, Fortune 500. Shout out to Lil K9 Slick. Shout out to SB holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Noah, Lil K9, AB, always boxing, Ariel Bundrich. Shout out to OB. That's right, OB. I'm Nate Bundrich. Team K9 in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And shout out to, it's definitely to everybody that hit the like button. If you hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. Oh man, look at so many robberies in boxing, and man, listen. It's a lot going on. It's more robberies in the UFC than it is in boxing. Every fighter that step in the ring is getting robbed with no gun. They getting paid less money. They getting paid way less money. Then man, listen, it's a crime shame that Dana White is the Don King of the UFC. It is what it is, though. Guy Packer, what's up, my dog? Guy Packer, man, you gotta come on YouTube, my brother. That's my dog right here, Guy Packer. Me and Guy Packer fought each other before. Yeah, we had an actual boxing match against each other. Hey, Guy Packer, my YouTube channel was called, tell them y'all, K9 Boxing. Come on YouTube, my brother. That's where we at. I gotta send you a link, man, so you can tap in. My man Guy Packer on this boy, you hear me? Me and my man, we was rumbling before. Ah, man, it was all right. It was all right, Hey, I knew he was gonna be Silver. Silver wasn't the same. Silver, older man now, Jake Paul, he's fighting the right fights, man. He's making smart decisions, picking the right kind of fighters, for real, for real. Appreciate that sports chat with Matt. I hear you, my dog. Yes, sir. I wasn't there. You hear me? At all. Bet my house on nothing. You hear me? At all. I'm not even trying to take the chance. You gotta remember, the devil is the trick. He'll trick you like never before. He'll let you win just to get you into a habit of doing something. You know for sure that you gonna win, so you bet. Now, once you bet and you done won, now you addicted to winning, and you addicted to betting because when you bet it, you won and you won big. So you don't think you're gonna bet again? Of course, because you know that you can do it. You did it before, and the last time you bet, you won a house. Oh man, you back at it like a crack addict. Stop it! It's over. Oh man, you know what? I don't know who he is. To be honest with you, they got to make a big name first. Maybe if they beat somebody with a big name, then I think I know about them then. But I think I saw him though. I think I saw them. My G. It ruins all the momentum. Yeah, real talk. Boy, Sunday boy. Yeah, but you gotta remember though, Silver beat Julio Chavez Jr., who probably a weed head. It might be a crackhead. Oh man, no telling what he is, but that man been stopped, taking boxing serious. After he won his first world title, he was never the same. He rather smoked than trained. So yeah. I thought he could fight too because he beat Julio Chavez Jr. But then when I saw the fight, I saw, yeah. Then I thought about it, I saw, yeah. I understand. Okay, I think, yeah. On Zepeda, okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Haters have opinion. I know about it. I used to have a bad habit of gambling, bro. I would know I'm gonna lose and still couldn't stop from gambling. I still gamble even though I know I was about to lose because I was addicted. But all it took was for me to win. Once I won one time, I got addicted to winning. So I kept on trying to win. And I kept losing trying to win. But I was addicted because I won first. So yeah, you only want to win. You don't want to, if you're gonna gamble, listen, don't do it for push-ups. You don't want to gamble because if you win from gambling with money, you're gonna do it again. And that's one thing you don't want to do. I'm straight. I rather just know I'm gonna win and just win and for the fun of it. Tell you it's a setup. Satan is the real, y'all. Listen, he's the master of deception. He would trick you like he did Adam and Eve. So you don't want no parts of that. Straight. Demons are real. Yeah. Yeah. Leave that gambling alone. Yep. Leave it alone, man. I'm straight. It's over. You know. And now and then I get tempted, like when the lottery is up at $1 billion, I get tempted to play $1 or $2 or three, four, five, $10, to try to see if I can hit but come on, man, it's over. I'm gonna be blessed. I'm gonna be blessed. If I'm meant to be a millionaire, a billionaire, a trillionaire, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get it from God. If not, I'm straight. I don't need all that money no way. That's too much. What I'm gonna do with all that? But lose my mind. Congratulations to Regis Prograis. Congratulations to Dillian Whyte. And congratulations to Jermaine Franklin. All of them did good at the end of the day. And that wasn't a bad fight to be a heavyweight fight, to be, 2 days after Thanksgiving. And speaking of Thanksgiving, boy, oh boy, I'm telling you, one of the judges had it wrong. 116 and 111? Stop it. And Jermaine Franklin got some, no. Dillian Whyte got some home cooking. Definitely got some home cooking. Steven Zen, what's up, Zen Zen? What's up, SZ? What's up, champ? Appreciate you for tapping in. You make sure you whoop the like button. Hit that like button, my dog. A bark, a bite, a overhand right. You already know it's your boy Cornelius K9 Bunders. You already know, man. We up in the building since day one. And we knocking on 60,000 subscribers, y'all. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Hey, like the Jeffersons, we're moving on up, man. We're moving on up, y'all. It's getting better and better. Yeah, you definitely gotta watch it. Got to be more careful, as they say. Yeah, I wonder who Regis got next. But hey, he probably had a long, long, hard camp. People don't know, man. Boxing is it's definitely grueling, and it's a lot on you. To get prepared for a fight. It's so much sacrifice, no sex, eating right, training 2 a day sometimes. Man, I'm telling you, it ain't no joke. So once it's over, man. You don't even want to talk about no boxing. That's like the NBA basketball players. When the season over with, they don't want to see a basketball. They don't want to talk about no basketball. Man, they resting their legs, their knees. Oh man, they chilling. Reed, what's up? William Reed, what's up, big fella? Strong in this boy, you hear me? How long? Not long. We in this boy. Oh man, I gotta see what these crystals like right here. Energy, healthy nerves and cells. This is B12 right here. Make sure y'all take y'all supplements for real, for real. Take your vitamins. Eat right, man. Say your prayers. How many of y'all went to church today? Huh? Talk to me. How many of y'all read your Bible and thank God for another day? Very important to do it all. It is very important. I definitely try my best to stay all the way out the way. Taking some supplements right now. As we speak. So man, ain't that crazy though that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia ain't scheduled to fight to April? Stop it! It's over. Oh man, God is love and God is definitely in me. Man, you gotta thank God. You gotta thank God for everything, brother. God is not just something that a person made up, man. I'm just gonna say God. Man, God is real. He's a person. That's what people think that, man, God is the word. He is a person. He is the Holy Spirit. He Jesus Christ. You hear me? Godhead is the Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ, and the Father. Yeah, we gotta get back to to reading our Bible. Forget about, man, the white man wrote the Bible, and I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. Who was the author? That's what's important. Who is the author? You feel me? Yeah. Real talk. See little man in here. You all right, little man? All right, good. Back up, little man, back up. Yeah, so whew, man. Drank a little coffee just now, gave me a nice little a burst of energy just now. I'm trying to figure out how many miles I'm gonna run tomorrow or jog tomorrow, Or do I even want to jog tomorrow? Or should I go and just work out at this little one spot with all the infrareds in it? So man, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. These days going by so fast. Just think about it. We had Monday already. The fight just happened Saturday. We just got through eating for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving over with already. It's been since Thanksgiving. It's been 4 days. Man, time ain't waiting on nobody. That's why you got to make the right decisions right now. Because when it's over, it's over. Y'all definitely make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at K9 Boxing. And I'm on TikTok too. Don't forget that I'm on TikTok at K9 Boxing. Definitely it's love. It's respect. William Reed. Haters have opinions. Steven's in. Michael. Let's go, champ. All my dogs have been this boy. You hear me? Sports chat with Matt. Appreciate you for tapping in. What's up, G? What it do? Guy Packer was up in this boy. Mustang, Bass, man. My man's Mike, Jerry, and whoever else is tapping in or done tapped in, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. You know, it's all love. We know on a Sunday, man, cats be cashing in early. So, you know, that's why I should have probably came on live or got on live a little earlier. You know what I mean? Because I know cats be out of there trying to get ready for the next day. But, hey, we here. Better late than never. And I appreciate the ones that's up. The ones that's bonding with the champ. You hear me? You could have been anywhere, but guess what? You here. We here. You feel me? Oh, man, you know I got to go ahead and get some of this chocolate. Black chocolate is good for you. You hear me? Yes, sir. It's about to get cold. I'm talking about cold, cold. We didn't got a little taste of what it's about to be. But we ain't seen nothing yet. I'm glad what I just ordered and got here now. So really appreciate that. Happy about that. Woo. Love in the air, man. We family in this boy. So 2023, it's gonna be lit. We got a gang of fights. So far in April, which still is a long time, we got Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Oh man, I don't know if it's gonna happen. Either it is or it ain't. But we gonna see. Hopefully, Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. I think we're gonna get a couple of other different fights that we're gonna be surprised to get. We might get Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. And even though Wilder lost twice to Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua ain't no Tyson Fury. And even though, you know, Anthony Joshua lost to Usyk, you know, Wilder ain't no Usyk. So there's a lot going on, man. It's a lot of things that's gonna happen and can happen and will happen. And I can't wait for it to happen. Then Davison versus Garcia. That's a good fight, man. If Davis ain't 100% focused, ain't training and taking Ryan Garcia serious, I'm going with Ryan Garcia. Davis got to be 100%. He ain't no, Romero rodeo my wrist. So, hey, and shoot, I still think it's a 60-40 fight. I think Gervonta Davis is the better fighter, but he's a little dude, man. And you know how they say your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. It's gonna be harder for Ryan Garcia to catch the taller bigger Ryan Garcia with some real good clean shots. Like to try to set up a knockout, it ain't gonna be as easy as we would think because Ryan Garcia gonna be looking to counterpunch. So that's gonna be a real good fight. Definitely gonna be a real good fight. And I definitely look forward to either being at the fight or calling the fight. For sure. Yeah. Man, Regis put the 140 division on lock, on notice with that stoppage that he had, 11th round. Dillian Whyte got a controversial majority decision over my man's in them, Jermaine Franklin. Now, who y'all think Regis Prograis is gonna fight next? Whoever he fight next, I hope he get paid. I definitely hope it's one of the top guns. You feel me? Because one thing about Regis for sure, he ain't scared of none of them. He will fight any and every one of them. But will they fight him? Stop it! I doubt it. But hey, money talk. And he do got a good promoter, who used to run Golden Boy Promotions. So yeah, hey, things can get done. And he ain't, it's all about the people you surround yourself around. You know what I mean? And who's making the best decisions for you in your career. But got influence. So it's like with Top Rank. Top Rank can make the best fights. But do they want to make the best fights? A lot of these promoters want to keep all the money in house. So until we can all get along, man, we probably won't see the best fight the best. That's why we get so excited when they finally say Ryan Garcia fighting Gervonta Davis. Yeah, or Gervonta Davis fighting Ryan Garcia. We get excited and they ain't even gonna fight or supposed to fight until April. Stop it. We talk about 5-6 months from now. And we still excited. But that's to let you know, man, we desperate. When on the other hand, in UFC, the best, they gotta fight the best, but once they fight, you're gonna see some blood. And that's all they want to do. That's all they want to see is blood. They don't care. They want to be able to say, man, did you see that? Benavidez versus Plant. Stop it. Benavidez all day. Plant got momentum, but his momentum gonna go quick. Oh yeah, appreciate you. Hater have opinions. But you know what? You ain't no hater, my brother. And I definitely respect your opinion and appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man, too. And just like the WHO, I'm about to tap out too shortly. So yeah, who y'all think? Like I said, who y'all think Regis Prograis is gonna fight next? Hey, who y'all think Dillian Whyte gonna fight next? And what's next for Jermaine Franklin? Is he gonna come back stronger or what? Because sometimes y'all, off a loss, man, that can really discourage you, man. People start treating you different. I remember losing my first fight, man. My promoters just acting different. They changed like never before, man. It was like night and day. So hopefully, man, he got his team can keep him focused, and he don't get lost in the sauce. So definitely, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Stay out the way. Keep God first. Love is love. We all we got. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube and Instagram at K9 Boxing. Follow me on Instagram at Father and Son Boxing. And you can actually scroll down here on this channel right here. And you will see Father and Son Boxing. Me and my son, Lil K9 Slick. We putting that work in, my brother. My sisters. Hit the like button too when you tap in. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick when you tap in. Respect everybody in the chat, man. Like I say, man, y'all make sure y'all say y'all prayers, man, before y'all go to sleep tonight, man. Because if it ain't for God, you ain't waking up. You cannot watch your back when you sleep. You gotta pray to the Most High. He see everything. Oh man, listen, I wouldn't doubt it. King all about that money, you hear me? Or should I go ahead and hit a bar? King about that green. One time, Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence. If that happens, who y'all got? One time, I got the truth, which is God over everything. But yeah, man, one love, y'all. Respect. Appreciate y'all for always showing love. We gonna get to the bag. Tomorrow, we gonna tap back in, man. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful night. Don't bark if you can't bite. And it's over. Stop it. Good night. How long? Not long. It's over. Stop it.